Welcome back to Duty's Daggers, and it's a huge, huge day. It's a Grail day today for me. I finally have acquired a Grail. For me. I've been after it for a pretty long time now. Finally, I have done it. I'm so excited. It was one of those days where I just drove as fast as I could home from work. I jumped in the shower, took the fastest shower known to man, and sat down here and pushed record. You might say, why, you could have just skipped the shower. Yeah, but then my hands would have been really dirty for the video. And I just get really dirty at work, so I like to get all the grime off me. So here we go, folks. Oh, it's been taped to the inside. Just give me the freaking knife, man. Give it to me. Holy shit. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to break this box. Give it to me. This is actually smart because it prevents people from just being able to slit open the box and taking what's inside, like a postal worker or whatever. So I'm glad he did it. But, there we go. It's finally free. Here we go, folks. Oh yeah, please subscribe to the channel. And like the video, too, please, while you're at it. Actually, go do it right now. Go like the video right now, please. I'll wait for you. Okay, thanks. Like Superman separating his shirt, we see SPK. It's a Lamia, folks. It's a freaking Lamia. This has kind of like been in my want list for a pretty long time now. It's another one of those, you know, small, really small batch USA made knives that is quite expensive, you know, $700 range. But is top of the line. Like, this is kind of the best of the best, really, as far as kind of this world, this genre of knives. And I'm really, really freaking stoked, so let's open the box. This is secondhand. Here she is, folks. So yeah, this is secondhand. The guy I bought it from got it for a really good price. And so he passed that savings on to me, which is really cool of him. He didn't try to make money on it at all. So I got this for $710. So it's not brand new. There's a little scratch, I think right there. Yeah, it's right there. I don't care. Obviously, you know me. I don't care about scratches. Definitely needs a cleaning out. There's some kind of lint in there and stuff. But man, look at this. So this is the plain handled version, which actually has some light milling on it. I didn't know that. I thought it was just plain. You know, no texture at all, which is great. I'm glad there's some texture there. I cannot wait to reverse flick it. Here we go. Oh, baby, look at that stepped milling on the bevel, man. This is my first time owning a knife with this kind of stepped milling. It looks so cool, doesn't it? You know, interestingly, Grimsmo actually grinds their blades the same exact way on the Rask, but they polish those lines out. So this was made the same way with this stepped kind of milling, but they polished those lines out, which, I mean, in the Rask's case, you know, you get a really nice reflective finish, so I get it. For the Lamia, though, I think it just fits to have the lines still there. It just looks cool. Pretty thin behind the edge, too. Oh, yeah. Really good ergos. Ooh, pretty smooth, too. Dang. No blade play. Great reverse, or great thumb flick, too. Yeah. It's actually smoother than I thought it would be. It actually has a different pivot in it. This is a tie connector pivot. that the last owner put in it. He gave me the original pivot right here. It's just a plain one. I'll probably leave it in. I think it looks pretty cool. No blade play, no movement whatsoever. This is really nice. Nice clip. Looks like it'll work really, really well. Got the over travel stop kind of part of the lock bar insert there. No branding whatsoever on the show side of the knife, which I love. The only branding on the clip side is just on the clip too. Is there anything on the? Does he put anything on the pivot? No, they're just plain pivots. That's cool, man. I like the no branding. Oh wait, look right there. Oh, that's cool. So you can't see it when it's open, but you can see it when it's closed. I like that. That's just classy, man. L Max. Hell yeah. L Max, baby. Oh yeah, the thumb flick is so good. The reverse flick is really good too. It's not like rosy good, but it's great. Nice snappy detent. Let's take some measurements. I want to see. It's pretty thin blade stock too, really. 100 thousandths. That's awesome. This is going to be a really good cutter. I already know. Behind the edge, we've got 8 thousandths. Wow. Yeah, 8 thousandths, man. It gets thicker up at the tip. It goes up to about 17, which is normal. You want a thicker tip so it doesn't break off. I'm going to cut test this for sure. I have a feeling it's going to do really well. Oh man, I'm so happy. Yeah, the ergos are really excellent. It's one of those neutral handles where you could choke all the way up right here and just get as close to that edge as you want, which I love. Or you can be a little bit further choked back if you want to, for whatever reason. You have the freedom to go anywhere you want, and it's comfortable no matter where you're at. Is there milling on the inside? Yeah, there is. Yep, there's milling on the inside. In fact, I think there's a naked lady on the inside right there. You guys aren't going to be able to see it, but... Actually, should I take this apart right now and clean it? I kind of want to. Let's do that. Let's take this thing apart and clean her up, huh? That sounds great. That way you guys can kind of see what it looks like. And whenever I buy a used knife, I do like to take it apart and clean it out. It just kind of makes it feel more yours. You know what I mean? So let's do it. Let's take this thing apart. There's that tie connector pivot. And we got T10 body screw. That's rad. Big ol' hardware. I love that, man. I love big hardware. What's holding on here? What do we got here? Why is that holding on? Whoop. Oh, it's a pin. There we go. Oh, there's the naked lady. Oh, and we got skiffs in here too. Does he doesn't make them with skiffs, right? And we have an American flag. Yeah, this is real dirty. I'm glad I took this apart. Give her an old wipe down here. Take the pivot out. We'll clean up in here as well. And then I have these little alcohol pads. It's so cool when makers put like little secrets on the inside of the knife. I just love that. Little surprises for when you take it apart. And then on the other side, we have the naked lady. That's kind of nice, you know? The female form. Who doesn't like that? You know? Who doesn't like that? If you know in the comments, let me know what bearings he puts in. You know, from factory. I'm curious if he uses skips or if it's something else. And then for the pivot, I like to use these little Q-tips. Get right in there. Regular Q-tips work too, but these are even smaller. Clean that lock bar off. There we go. Now for the blade. We got a little detent ramp right there. That's nice. Let's roll the bearings around on the cloth here. This is going to be a user. I'm not going to be keeping this nice and pristine. I want to use it. I want to put it through its paces, you know. Especially since I bought it used, you know, it already has a little bit of wear. So I'm really, especially not going to feel bad if I, you know, scratch it up, get a little dirty. So let's see. Let us put. Is it captive pivot? No, it's not. Interesting. Actually, let's get the lube. We need a little bit of lube. Let's grab the ultralight KPL, and we'll put a couple drops in the track. And we'll put the bearing in. Boop. Then we will put a little on the blade. Drop the blade on. Put a little on this side of the blade. Whoopsie. Drop the bearing on. And we'll put a little bit in this track. And see how well this sandwiches back together. Pretty easily. I just noticed the lockup is pretty far over. It's about 50%. I don't know if that's normal for Lamias. If you know, hit me up in the comments. I'm curious about that. Nice and smooth. Are we centered? Let's see. Not quite. We're a little off. Now we're centered. No blade play. Nice and smooth. We are centered. Sweet. Now it's officially mine. Actually, there's a little bit of stuff in here I need to get out still. I kind of wish that was on the inside. We will wait and see if that's a problem with the pocket clip going in and out of the pocket. That relief cutout right there. I'm going to try it right now, but I'm wearing my PJs. But I'll definitely be letting you guys know. You will see updates about the knife for sure. Come on, get in there. There we go. Well, folks, there she is. The SPK Lamia. Cannot wait to use it. And I will do a cut test video coming up soon, probably next week. And we will see how it performs. Right now it probably needs a stropping, but it's pretty sharp. I don't think the previous owner used it very much. Doesn't look like it. Definitely hasn't been sharpened before. I'm really stoked, man. I'm so happy to finally own another one of these, top of the line USA made knives. So far I've got the Lamia. I have the brown Cortex XL. I've got the Rosie, of course. And even though it's in Canada, or made in Canada, we'll count the Rask. So this is kind of, my 4 super top-of-the-line nice pocket knives. I'm really happy with the collection so far as the USA-made stuff goes. Top-of-the-line USA-made stuff. Still on the list, Prince Customs Protean. Probably a Dukeling. There's a few others I can't even think of right now. I used to think I wanted an Arius, and now I'm not so sure. It's a great knife. The design doesn't really speak to me, I guess. I've tried all versions. I've tried the mini. I've tried the flipperless mini. I've tried the large. I've tried the flipperless large. I actually think the flipperless large Arius looks weird. It's like so much handle, not very much, actual blade. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I should clean this red off my Rosie. I was sharpening one of my red pencils at work. I'll get that off of there. Is the Rosie still my favorite? Yes. The Rosie's still my favorite. I don't think anything will ever top my love for the Rosie. I don't see it happening. It's just too good. There you go, folks. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I love you. I'll see you soon.